Hi guys, so tonight I'll be using a mild facial peel. In my previous video when I was doing how to do waxing your eyebrows, it was quite obvious that I have acne scarring. So I saw this in the pharmacy. I saw it for $2,100. It is essentially what you would usually go to a dermatologist or spa to do for a chemical peel. But this particular chemical peel is not a glycolic acid peel, it is a salicylic acid. For salicylic acid though, it's mostly for persons with oily skin, oily acne prone skin. It's usually an ingredient that you'll see in a lot of acne preparations, acne treatments. So that's why I went for this one instead of the glycolic acid. So on it says no more acne scarring, enlarged pores, ingrown hair, acne blemishes. Recommended for oily, acne prone skin and ingrown hair treatment. And on the back it also says salicylic acid is remarkably effective in treating oily skin, blackheads, clogged pores and acne. Salicylic acid works especially well for dull, lifeless skin, damaged skin, dry, dehydrated skin, and uneven skin tone. Works for acne-prone skin, acne scars, fine line, and wrinkles. Work as an acne scar treatment. Also helps to prevent ingrown hairs. As I said before, its active ingredient is salicylic acid, and it also has ethyl alcohol in there. It has a neutralizer in the box. Neutralizer and treatment, which has in water, sodium bicarbonate, which is a base to help to neutralize the salicylic acid, because naturally our skin is supposed to be more basic than acidic, so you have to bring down that pH to bring up the pH to a higher level with the sodium bicarbonate, which is the same thing as is in baking soda, so it is mild to use on the skin. It also contains aloe vera and vitamin B3. For the mild peel and ingrown hair treatment, which would be the salicylic acid portion, I guess, you use it only at night. Avoid scrubs or other physical exfoliants, which are usually anything that is gritty. So it could be a rough cloth, that can be a type of exfoliant because it exfoliates the skin. Exfoliates meaning that it lifts off the outermost layer of the skin to show the brand new skin underneath. So it lifts off the dead layer of skin that would usually come off anyway, and it exposes the brand new skin. So if you use this, they say avoid physical exfoliants, which could be harsh and irritating, particularly if you use the same day as your weekly chemical peel. So essentially you can use scrubs but not the same day of using the peel, which kind of makes sense, because if you're going to be already scrubbing off the uppermost layer, which is the same thing that the peel will be working on, you have already removed that surface, so your skin is now a little sensitive. And if you use a peel, I'm thinking that it should burn, and we don't want that. So don't do it the same day that you're going to do the peel. It also says there may be a stinging sensation to the skin when applied, which is understandable because it's an acid. You ever had a cut and put vinegar on it? You feel it, it burns. And the same thing that has the salicylic acid also has alcohol, so it will burn too. Step 1, cleanse the face with Irie Rock cleanser. I don't have a cleanser. I have a simple soap that I'm going to use. Step 2, apply Irie Rock salicylic acid peel directly onto a cotton swab, then apply to the affected area for spot treatment. The spot treatment is just this spot, that spot, this spot. And it says, or apply salicylic acid directly to a cotton ball for application to larger treatment areas. So I guess if you have a swath of large skin that you want to treat, then you use a cotton swab, cotton ball. But I don't have any cotton swabs, so I'll be using this instead, and I will cut it into a small piece and and use that to apply to the affected area. It doesn't say anything about using gloves, so I guess it should be okay to not, I guess it's okay if my fingertips touch it. I suppose it's mild enough. Leave the salicylic acid treatment on the face for 5 to 10 minutes. So it has to penetrate the skin, essentially. Step 3, follow with neutralizer and treatment using the same technique in step 2. So I guess step 2 meaning that if you did a spot treatment with the salicylic acid, you do a spot treatment with the neutralizer. If you do a large area with the salicylic acid, you try to cover that same large area with the neutralizing treatment. Do not rinse after each step. So when you apply the salicylic acid, you don't rinse the face or the body. And when you do the neutralizing treatment, you leave it on, you don't rinse it either. Or use products containing alcohol. Step 4, apply the Irie Rock anti-aging serum to hydrate and protect newly revealed skin. I don't have that, so I won't be using it. Step 5, apply Irie Rock moisturizer to seal and provide additional moisture. So I've used their Irie Rock moisturizer before, but I don't have that now. I will be using another moisturizer. The one that I will be using is Proactive Green Tea Moisturizer. This is definitely what they call non-comedogenic, so it is very acne prone skin friendly. This company in particular that makes this is their specialty to treat acne prone skin. If you're unaware of it, they have a 3-step program where you have a scrub, a toner, and a leave-on treatment, and that's what I'm using right now. It's very, very good. And this comes with it. I got it on a deal on Zulily, coming from $85 to $35. That was an excellent deal, so I jumped on board and got it. I don't think the deal is still there, but this is an excellent moisturizer. It doesn't make you break out. And so step 6, during the daytime, please ensure to use sunscreen to help prevent photoaging. So photoaging is, photo mean light, aging means getting old. So if you go outside, please believe that the sun is gonna affect your skin if you don't use sunscreen. That's essentially what it says. So let's get started. I'm gonna break the seal. Ooh, so this one has a bit of leakage. This would be the salicylic acid that has leaked out of the box. And this is the neutralizer and treatment serum. Let's do this. I look very tired because it's what time? It's 11 o'clock at night and beats. So that would explain why I look so tired. But we're gonna still do this. So put in a small piece of cotton, enough for me to hold the cotton like this and apply it directly to the affected area. I'm not going to apply it to the entire skin because I've seen videos, not using salicylic acid, but I've seen other videos where people go and get chemical peels and the entire face is stripping. The nose, the forehead, everywhere. So I only want to apply it to the affected area so I will be able to go back to work and don't look like a croaking lizard or a snake that is molting its skin. So it didn't say to shake it, but seeing that some of the powder has separated and on the bottle, let's just shake it just in case. Just open the cap just a little bit to let just enough come on the, there we go. So that's about 3 drops. has a really subtle smell. It doesn't smell bad. It's actually quite pleasant. And the thing is, especially now, some people have acne due to wearing the mask. The mask causes irritation that makes people have acne. That's not what I experience. I have acne all year round, especially during summer. I usually use prescription grade medication, but I have not been diligent in going to a dermatologist and getting treatment. And I quite often would try different over-the-counter preparation. So generally, things like Clean and Clear and Neutrogena does nothing for me. I've used them in the past and I break out. Wicked breakouts. So I have not used those in many years. But I have tried charcoal soap. That's good. I have used turmeric soap, which is also good. It has a side effect, however, that it may cause lightening of the skin. Some people may not want that. For me, it's not that big of a deal because I do want to line these areas, and I don't use it to the point where I look like I can't come out of the house. I've only used the turmeric bar once and the charcoal bar once also, and I would definitely recommend them both. If you have dark spots, what I've also realized that works, I ran out of it actually, and I've been looking for an inexpensive one to get, is vitamin C serum. Irie Rock had one some years ago. I have not seen it in recent times though. And what I would do with the vitamin C serum, and they also had I saw it on Saturday, they have the pigment serum. Excellent. It's kojic acid and another ingredient in it. The names escapes me right now. But for both, I used it on 2 different occasions and I saw results. Like in 7 days, I was diligent applying it every single day. I think I applied it twice per day. They recommended I use it once a day and I used it twice per day. Don't follow me. But this is a technique that I use and it worked. You use a Q-tip and you literally, what Jamaicans will say, you dig out your skin. I wring it, I bore it. What's another word I can use? We push it down into the skin until I was satisfied that the chemical reached past the epidermis or the outer layer of the skin, and it reached into the middle of the skin. It sounds extreme, but it works. I was desperate and that's what I did, and it helped. These are new scars since then. This is my first time using it. I don't have sensitive skin, so I'm certain I could go all the way up to 10 minutes, but seeing that it's the first time, we're going to do it 10 minutes today. If I have a good reaction to it, then next week I'll do it for 5 minutes today, and if I have a good reaction, I'll do it for 10 minutes next week. I assume that you can use this every week. It doesn't specifically say it on the box, but it is implied, because it does say avoid using physical exfoliants, which could be harsh and irritating, particularly if used the same day as your weekly chemical peel. That's why I said that it's implied. They don't say to use it every week. That would have helped, especially if you're not really good at taking out concepts that are not printed on the box. Anywho, it also says, while we wait, our 2% salicylic acid daily peel fights acne and signs of aging, shrinks pores, decreases excessive oil production, improves skin texture and tone, decreases fine line and repairs photo-damaged skin. Salicylic acid kills acne causing bacteria and reduces redness, irritation, speeds new skin turnover and collagen production for clearer complexion. Why is this product right for me? It brightens your skin, it diminishes fine lines and wrinkles, increases collagen and elastin, which is what, if correct me if I'm wrong, but collagen and elastin, as the name suggests, in elastin, it keeps your skin supple and tight and youthful looking. It lightens unwanted pigmentation, which is because it's gonna literally peel off the upper skin. It's not going to happen tonight, but it will happen over a course of a few days. It lightens acne blemishes and prevents future breakout, and it smooths rough skin. So 5 minutes is up. I'm gonna use the neutralizing treatment. Because the other ingredients in the neutralizing treatment is mild, I'm just going to apply it to my entire face. Seeing that I applied it to a lot of specific areas, and this should help to neutralize the spots that I had applied the salicylic acid to. And this smells nice too. When you are using the salicylic acid, as much as possible, be careful not to apply it to these areas here, because I have found over the years that acne medications dry this area, and it's not cute. It's not cute at all. So as much as possible, don't let the salicylic acid in this area, and also don't let it go into your eye. It's gonna burn. It's an acid, so it's going to burn. Alrighty, although it is implied I won't be washing my face for the rest of the night, so I would leave you with this note: wash your face before you use it. Wash your face before you use any acne treatment, unless the box specifically say not to do it. So just going to go to bed like this, and over the few days I will try and remember to document my progress with this treatment, and I'll keep you guys posted. Have a good night. First impressions, my skin feels a little tight, just a little, and they weren't kidding. I do feel a little stinging. Different spots on my face, even spots I don't recall applying the salicylic acid to. It burns, stings a little there. I want to think that it's because of the alcohol why I feel the stinging, so I'm not overly concerned about it. So if that happens to you, it's probably because of the alcohol in it, not because it's burning through your skin. And if you have sensitive skin, probably this is not the peel for you, or peels in general. But so far, the stinging is manageable. I will say this much: it says for the warnings, for external use only. When using this product, if excessive skin irritation appears to persist, discontinue use and consult your physician. Using other topical acne drugs at the same time or right after use of this product may increase dryness and irritation of the skin. If this occurs, only one drug should be used unless directed by a physician. I agree, especially if you're using things like retin-A. I think these two, the retin-A and this, will definitely dry out your skin excessively. So as much as possible, while you're using this, give the retin-A a break. I do use retin-A. It's almost finished, so it's embarrassing. It's done. But again, I'm not consistent with it. I'll use it whenever I remember. I used to be, when the tube is full, I'm consistent on its finishing. I ease up on its use. but I haven't been breaking out as much lately either, so that's a plus. And in any event, I have been using my Proactive. This is what is left of the toner, but the other two, the scrub and the leave-on treatment, the bottles still feel full, but I've been consistent with these more or less. I'll probably use them 3 times a week. But thank you for joining me. I'll give you updates. I will take a before and after. It is not going to be dramatic or drastic. This is a mild peel, as the box suggests. It is not what you get at a dermatologist, where after 7 days your skin strips off and a brand new layer like a butterfly comes out. It's going to be to a lesser extent, so I don't really have a lot of high expectations at the end of the week. However, if I use it weekly consistently for 4 weeks, I think I will definitely see some significant results. So I will do that. I'll document for the first 7 days, let you guys know the difference, and I'll do it again at the end of 4 weeks. Yeah, that's a relatively good period to work with. So I'll keep you guys posted. Follow me, click like, subscribe, and let us make more videos together. Bye.